have a winning day.
Today, Pickler and Ben celebrate huge winners.
You realize, holy heavens, I just won $500,000.
He won big.
Finally, when I see my check, I say, yes!
Then did the unthinkable.
I hope when they see my story, people will be more kind.
And this MasterChef Jr. winner
You won $100,000 at 9.
Go big or go home, right?
is still a champ in the kitchen. Plus, the Pillsbury winner returns.
To season
Cheers.
2!
Oh, gosh!
All right, so we're kicking things off with another round of one of our favorite games. It's Human Hungry Hippos.
Ben and I had so much fun last season, we just had to bring it back.
Of course, we can't just do a simple repeat, so we're kicking things up and not say, yeah, that's us doing it last season. It's Human Hungry Hippos 2.0, and the prizes are bigger than ever.
We've recruited 2 teams of audience members to compete alongside us.
Meet Meg and Amy. They're on the green team. And Nicole and Rosalind on the yellow team.
And Ben and I, delightfully dressed in pink,
Of course, favorite
we'll be
color.
playing for 2 audience members. Our audience producer, Charvo, will draw the names.
Hey, Charvo.
All right, here we go. Woo.
This is magic.
All right, first name is Vicky Hatcher.
Yeah! Hi, Vicky.
Okichi Alita.
Before we begin, since we are playing for you guys, we'd like to preemptively say we're sorry.
Yeah, we apologize.
Sorry.
So here's how it'll work. We'll have 30 seconds to see how many balls we can collect into our assigned corner. When the buzzer sounds, whichever team has the most wins $400.
Yeah.
That easy.
But it gets better. Here's the twist. This time we've added 3 balls, a red, blue, and green one. Each one represents bonus money. Grab any of those, and you're getting extra cash. Yes.
By the end, any team could walk out of here with up to $1,000.
Nice.
That's a lot of dough.
All right. Everybody get into position, please.
All right. Are you ladies ready?
You guys are,
All right.
you're on it, sister.
All right.
We put 30 seconds on the clock. Wait, hold on. Let's everybody get into hippo position.
Hippo
Oh, my God.
position.
Kelly, one false move. This high heel's going into a very bad place. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm a low rider. You're gonna have to
Are we ready?
bend down.
Set. Go, 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 go. Oh, my God. Go, 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 go. Into the thing. Into the thing. Into the thing. Into the thing. Grab what you can. Grab what you can. Oh, my God. They got all the color balls. Go, 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 go. Steal some of their balls. Steal some of their balls. Steal some of their balls.
Can we do
Steal some of their balls. Yeah. That's good, that's good, that's good. Go, get more balls. Get more balls. Get more balls. Swing it around.
I don't think this is how I got his man. Oh, no. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. You guys kick butt,
Oh,
man.
my God, y'all got 2 color
Holy
balls.
moly. They got one. They got one too.
Okay. All right,
Holy
let's
moly.
see. Now, if you got a bonus ball, bring it on over. Come on. Bonus
Wow.
balls.
Good job, guys.
Red
Nice
ball,
work.
green ball, blue ball.
We have 3 ball counters tallying things up. Meanwhile, let's reveal how much you guys are getting for the bonus balls. All
Okay,
right?
we got the red one. You got the red one. That scores you $100 each.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah.
So there's the blue. We got the blue one right there, yellow team. That's equal to $50 each.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Green ball, you got the green ball as well. You each will earn $150.
nice.
Good.
Nice. Okay, now for the team that gathered the most white balls.
All right.
Doing it right now. We're see we have our gatherers right now.
How'd the green team do? Clearly.
210 for the green team.
210.
Wow. Casey, how'd the yellow team do?
160.
Not bad, not bad.
I bet we got like 1,000.
Yeah.
How do we do, Miss Kayla?
102.
Better than what I thought. Yeah?
We're so sad.
Yeah.
Saddest hippos on the planet.
We are.
But we are happy to say that the green team is the winner with $400.
Congratulations, everyone and thank y'all.
Y'all did a great job. Thank you very much. Speaking of winners, today's show is all about big winners. We're talking to Courtney Schloud, who recently scored a whopping $500,000 on Deal or No Deal.
Incredible. And MasterChef Jr. Season 6 champ, BENI CWIAKALA, is cooking up her winning recipe. Just check out the moment she took the top spot.
BENI!
Awesome. Plus, he earned the title Master Maker on NBC's hit crafting show, Making It. KHIEM NGUYEN is here showing off his woodworking skills.
But first, he's an award-winning chef who's cooked for 4 U.S. presidents. Now he's added another title to his resume, lottery winner.
Yes.
Yes.
Earlier this year, he won $250,000 on a scratch-off ticket. The odds of that happening are 1 in 1.4 million.
And instead of using the money for lavish indulgences, he did something way more impactful. Y'all, please welcome Roberto Mendoza.
Yeah. Sea Hippo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
I love your hat.
Oh, thank you. You can have it. You can have it afterwards. It's yours.
I can have the hat.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Please
Thank
have a
you for being
seat.
with us today.
Thank you.
So tell us, for all us losers like Kelly and I, what is it like to win the lottery? What's that feeling like?
You know, it's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
like you say, I don't know how many million people you can win the lottery.
Right.
And when that happened to me, it's amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy.
How did your friends and family, how did they react?
When I scratched the ticket, I see $250,000, and I say, huh, I couldn't believe it. And then I called my wife and I said, look, I have $250,000 right here in my hand. She looked at me like, you crazy, man. I said, no, I have $250,000 in my hand. And then I couldn't
You didn't believe it?
No, I couldn't believe it. And finally, when I see my check, I say, yes, I got it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you were born into some pretty tough circumstances, but you climbed your way out, right?
Yeah, actually, I born in El Salvador during the war.
Yes.
During the war, you know, we have a 12-year war. People was killing each other like crazy.
Right.
So I grew up without mom and dad. So I was with my grandma until I was 12, and then I went to a big city called San Salvador, and I started to work. You know, as a child. Sometimes I eat, sometimes I don't.
Right.
Because the war. And I became the student body president at University of San Salvador. Every time.
That's wonderful.
Hey.
You had that drive in you.
Yeah,
Very
you
driven.
know. And when I was the student body president, I was kidnapping for like a month and a half.
You were kidnapped.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 18, 19 years old.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
So after my release, the Salvation Army picked me up.
Wow.
So the Salvation Army is the one who fixed my paperwork and sent me to Canada.
You moved to Canada.
I moved to Canada. I went to school in Canada and learned French.
Yes.
Yeah, and but it was too cold for me.
It
you
is
know.
cold. It gets cold there.
Then I decided to move to California.
Warmer weather.
Let me tell you this. When I see California from the plane, I said, oh my God, this is paradise.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, you know?
It is.
And when I get off the plane, I feel that warm. I say,
That
this
sunshine.
is such a beautiful country. Yeah. And I moved to U.S. And I started to work with a family from Israel. And I learned Hebrew.
Wow.
And then I went to the school to learn English, and then I enrolled to the culinary school. And ended up working for the Beverly Hills Hotel, doing movie star parties. Wow. I did the Titanic. Somebody remember Titanic?
Never heard of it.
yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
No.
I
Small
did.
movie, right?
I did the premiere for that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. This,
Wow.
I've been through.
You did it. You did it right, man.
I've always said, you know, we don't choose the cards that we're dealt in life. We're
Right.
not the dealer. We don't choose the cards we're dealt, but we choose how we play the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
And you
You're
have
right.
persevered. You're a conqueror. Amazing.
Thank
Incredible.
you.
And we always talk about this, how, you know, people are born in certain circumstances. If it's this genetic or innate or chemical thing in their bodies that they have to move on, and it's in you that you had to be successful. You had to get out of there. You had to make something of yourself.
Yeah, I worked hard for it.
And your plans, or what you did with the lottery ticket,
Right.
with your winnings, it's not what most people do.
when I have that money in my hand, before, every year when I go to Dominican Republic, every year I go with the kids and I say, this year we're gonna finish it up the cafeteria. This year, guys, we're gonna finish it up. Like you can see it, I donate that land. I finished some place already because the hurricanes hit the island and they don't have shelters.
It destroyed everything.
Yeah, to protect themselves. So I finished one part. That way it can be a shelter to protect themselves. And I want to finish this cafeteria. That way they have a place to eat.
Right.
So when I see this money, I remember what I promised the kids every year in Dominican Republic. And I remember the homeless in Charlotte. I've been working with the homeless. Now it's going to be my 6th year. It's been 5 years now. And every time I try to serve that nice meal, people think because it's the homeless, you have to give the leftovers.
Right.
It's not like that. It's a human beings, like you and myself.
Absolutely.
So they deserve to have that nice plate of food in their hands. So when I see that money, I said, I got enough in this beautiful country. My kids born here. My family is here. They give me the opportunity to be here. So, I said, this is not my money. This is something I've been praying for it. I've been asking God for it. So I say, here it is. I give it back and I donate it to the homeless and I donate it to Dominican Republic and other places that I do.
Really incredible.
Yeah.
So you use your winnings as well as your culinary education to help feed the homeless, help people that don't have much.
Yes. Actually, this past Saturday when I was in the streets, one of the homeless came with me and said, Chef, I've been waiting for you the last 20 days. I make a mistake in life. I was caught driving DUI, and I went to jail for 3 weeks. I made a mistake, I recognize. And when I get off the jail, my family kicked me out and I ended up on the street. And he said, I'm a chef. And he showed me the resume. I said, oh my God. So I took that guy to one of the restaurants and I set up a place for him to live, and he was so happy. Now he's working. I said, thank you. I said, it's always a second opportunity in life, and this is your opportunity. Get up on your feet, man. So we've been taken out of the street now, like close to 24 people that we have it working. Sometimes you think you helping them, but it's not. They helping you.
Right.
Because you see them in the street, cold, hot, hungry, without taking a shower. And when you come back at home and you see how much do you have, and you're still crying and complaining,
right?
Please give me a break.
Yeah.
Reality check.
Yeah, they helping you.
Oh, I tell people to get over themselves all the time.
Yeah. So that's what I do.
It's amazing. What do you hope that people learn from what you're doing?
I hope when they see my story, people be more kind.
Yeah.
And help each other, open their eyes and see what do you have around. Right. And
what's going on around them.
when you give, you receive.
You do.
And now with this winning ticket, I hope I win millions. That way I can help more people.
Right.
But
I hope you do too.
Yeah.
I hope you do too.
Thank you very much, Chef Roberto, for all that you do. We appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you for being an example.
thank you so much.
All right, next, a deal or no deal winner who took a big risk and scored big time.
Don't go away. Last year, our next guest was a contestant on CNBC's Deal or No Deal and won big, $500,000 big.
Woo! Starting the game with 26 briefcases of money, ranging from a penny to $1 million, Courtney Schloud opened all but 3 cases.
The remaining cases contained $100, $400,000, and $1 million. Then she made a decision that would change her life forever.
Take a look.
$425,000 is a guaranteed amount. Courtney Schloud, deal or no deal?
I would like to counter offer for $500,000.
handed the game over to her. It's in her control. Let's see what she said. She said, deal.
Please welcome Courtney Schloud.
It's amazing.
That's terrifying.
I was nervous watching it back, and I already knew that you won.
Hard to watch.
It's insane because you have to be. You're dealing with so many elements. You're dealing because it's a game of chance, a game of luck. You have to negotiate with the banker. Howie Mandel. When a bald man's yelling at you the entire time, it's very scary.
It was surreal.
A lot of pressure.
All of the pressure. I mean, it changed your life just by saying one number, and it could go really horrible really fast.
Is there strategy to this game?
No. I mean, yes. In the essence of your counter offer or knowing what side of the board you want to get rid of the smaller numbers, keep those out of play, and it's really at the end. New to the game is the female banker, and also you can not negotiate, but counter offer.
Right.
So you get to a point that if you have a counter offer, you have to be wise about it, but if the banker does not take the offer, you have to pick again. So you need to kind of strategize when you're willing to go one more, or if you just want to throw this number out and hope to take it.
What made you decide to take that risk?
So the three numbers left on the board was 100, 400,000, and a million.
And a million.
And one of them was in my case, and there were two on the board. And I was to the point where I had the itch where I just wanted to ride the game.
Yeah.
The board got hot. People were yelling Courtney Day, and everything got real magical and
Oh my God.
Yes. Finally, in my head, everybody's like, counter offer, $450,000. And I was like, I kind of want to play one more. But the audience member in me is like, don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy.
Right, don't be greedy.
Like, that's the contestant you're yelling at. Right. Don't screw this up. So finally, I'm like, okay, I'll counter, but something pseudo-ridiculous. And I threw out the $500,000, and my husband's like, okay, we're doing this.
Go for it.
So I went for it, and that was it.
It worked.
And everything got loud and blinky.
I mean,
And that's just up to the banker to be like, all right, I like your voice. You're okay. I'll give you the money. You're cool.
Right. But they try to be, I played the app. The app helps you conceptualize what would actually be offered. So if you're getting lower in your numbers and you've got these certain amounts, you're likely going to get this offer. So it helped me conceptualize what was kind of ridiculous and what wasn't.
Right.
Because they're like, don't be a jerk.
Little
Don't
strategy.
throw out this number that's completely asinine.
Right.
So.
And I asked you what you were going to do with the money, and this is what happens when you're a guest on our show, is good things happen when you're backstage. What happened backstage?
While I was waiting, I found out I got accepted to the grad school that I wanted to get into.
that's wonderful.
Here, backstage.
Yay!
I got an email, and it's University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
What are you studying?
So you're moving to Tennessee.
It's online.
Okay.
We're a military family, so I needed the online component. And they have certification, I think the only one in their nation for veterinary social work, so using animals in your work.
Absolutely.
And also gerontology certificate, but it is a master's in social work, and I'm so excited.
That's
so
Helping people.
wonderful.
Today is incredible.
And there was another call that you got as well while you were backstage, right? 'Cause
Another
I said
call.
when you didn't get the money yet, but you got
Didn't
a call.
get the money, but I got a phone call and a voicemail from the company that cuts the check for Deal or No Deal. So it's kind of been a great couple hours.
I know, you're
Good.
welcome. You're welcome.
We like good vibes at Pickler Ben.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get
That's
into
the
school,
love.
you get your money.
It's a good day.
How did you end up a contestant on Deal or No Deal?
So my husband was deployed, across my Facebook feed is like, Deal or No Deal's coming back. And, you can sign up, fill out an application. I'm like, why not? So I did that, and you can optional do a video, and I was like, T-shirt, my hair's in a wad, and my makeup was like end of day. I'm like, this is a deployment Friday, this is what you get.
Right.
And introduced myself, told him I was excited, the show was back. And it just escalated from there, a phone call and a Skype audition, and then we got the call after my husband got back.
Thank you and your family for your service.
Yes,
your husband's
absolutely.
service. The whole family serves.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Courtney Behrman. Thanks for being
so
here.
much.
Yeah, congratulations. All new episodes of Deal or No Deal air Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern on CNBC.
Next, she won over Gordon Ramsay, one of the toughest culinary critics there is. We're in the kitchen with MasterChef Jr. champ, BENI CWIAKALA.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Whether she was whipping up a deconstructed chicken pot pie or a grilled veal chop, our next guest consistently impressed the MasterChef judges, ultimately walking away the champ of the Juniors edition when she was just 9 years old.
Check out her winning moment.
The winner of MasterChef Jr. Congratulations. BENI!
Please welcome BENI CWIAKALA. Hey.
That's amazing!
I love your instant reaction that like.
No, I was like, what?
Oh my gosh! Take us back to that moment.
It was mostly like disbelief. I couldn't believe I had won, and I was just like, but excitement at the same time. I was like, whoa, like this is actually
You were
happening.
9 years old.
Yes, I was.
Is it hard to watch that because there was so much pressure and so much anxiety in that moment?
It's actually kind of like weird to watch it because it's like, wait, I did that?
Yeah.
I said that? You know, I was so young and like, you know, I changed so much.
Yeah,
Not just looks,
grow.
but like, yeah, so much to
And
watch.
experience so much traveling and
Yeah.
cooking for other people.
Yeah, it's been so much fun.
Absolutely.
And working with Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
When you watch him on TV, he's absolutely terrifying.
Oh,
but we
yeah.
hear he's a big
He's
softie.
sweet.
He's really like protective of the kids. He makes
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they're cared for, and he also,
nice.
you know, is really nice to them. So it's
Definitely.
awesome.
He takes care of you.
Yes.
Good.
Sure.
Good.
What are we making today, baby?
Right now we're gonna make salmon corn bellinis, smoked salmon
Awesome.
bellinis.
Wow, very fancy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty fancy.
Highfalutin.
Fancy
Here we
people.
go.
Yeah. So right here we have the cured salmon,
Okay.
which is on there. There's salt, sugar, there's lemon zest, there's peppercorns, there's chervil, there's tarragon, there's chives. You mix that together, put it over the salmon, and let it sit for about 24 to 36 hours. About
Wow,
longer
okay.
the better.
Wow, okay.
And then after that, you rinse it off, and then you have this.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do now is smoke it. So what we're gonna do is put the.
How'd you learn how to
smoke
smoke
on-
salmon?
It was kind of just some people who helped me on the show. So we turn on this.
It's like,
And then
okay.
we're just gonna
Oh, wow.
burn up the chips.
You know
so
what we
that
call
it starts-
smoked salmon in New York City? You know what we call
What?
it? Lox.
Yes.
You call it lox?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. So we're just gonna
Is
get
that
this
why
going.
it's called that?
Lox. I
I've
want
had
lots
that
of
like
lox.
lox, like a bagel lox.
Yeah.
Bagel and lox, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
a
you're just
schmear.
A schmear?
Schmear.
What's a schmear?
Schmear is cream cheese. Put a schmear and lox in a bagel.
You schmear?
Yeah. Welcome back to When Harry Met Sally.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we're just gonna let this kind of fill up, making sure it's
Oh,
not-
wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna kind of shift it up and make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
there's a lot of smoke in there, and then turn it off. So I want your guys' help with making the bellinis.
Okay. Are you sure?
So, yes, I'm
Okay.
sure. So Ben, can you start putting the dry ingredients in this bowl? Just sugar, salt, and baking powder. Just pour those in.
And you
then-
started cooking when you were 3.
Yes, about 3. I help my, mom and dad a lot with making salads and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Exact-
Yes, just whisk it together. And then Kelly just put all the wet ingredients into
Right.
the corn.
All of it?
Yes, just all of it. And then the corn really helps, like, add a little nice bite and a little nice
I love
sweetness
corn,
to the bellinis. Yeah.
And then what do we have here?
Butter.
Butter?
Butter
Oh,
and then
yeah, we
eggs.
love butter.
Banana butter, yeah.
Butter.
We are in Nashville.
And then, and then eggs.
Eggs.
And then just whisk that up.
Okay. Whisk away.
Yeah.
Make me proud. Make me
Okay.
proud.
Just make sure it's combined, and then what we're gonna do is pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and then
Okay.
whisk that all together.
All right.
So then just pour that into the dry ingredients
Okay.
and mix it.
Is this your recipe, or do you find inspiration from like other chefs?
This is a recipe that some of my friends and I just came up together. I really came up with together. I really like bite-sized things. It's like a great party dish, just to
Totally.
and
Yeah.
then just whisk that all together.
All right. More
Perfect.
whisking.
Yep, and then just make sure it's all combined.
When you have friends over, instead of Starburst, do you have bellinis?
No, I still prefer Starburst.
You do Starburst.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep it real.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
Perfect.
you won $100,000.
Yes, I did.
you spend it on?
Well, I can't, use it now.
You're not at liberty to.
Yes, I need to be 18.
Oh, you have. Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm like really big about teaching kids how to cook, so I might
Yes.
use the money to, like set up cooking classes and get kids into food, because that's
awesome.
skill no one can take away from me. Okay, so
Okay.
what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take this, we're just gonna kind of dump it in here, and then they're gonna spread out. It may look small, but we're gonna spread out. And we're just gonna kind of do 2 or 3, of these, and then right now, while these are cooking, we're gonna do them for about 2 minutes per side.
Okay.
And then we're gonna step over here, and I'm gonna show you about the salmon.
Okay.
deal.
Right.
And so actually, before we get to that, this is a cream that we made, and it consists of cream cheese, heavy cream, and the same herbs we used in the cure.
Okay.
And so this is like super easy. We just whip it all together, and then just put it in a bag, and then we're gonna nicely put it on the Bellini.
And make it all pretty.
Yeah. And then so for the salmon,
You want to make them thin, right? That's
Yeah.
really thin.
yes,
Okay.
very
What's
thin.
the trick?
So then you just kind of want to slide the knife over the top of
With a
the
very
salmon.
And
sharp
it's
knife.
important to have
Yeah.
a proper knife.
Oh yeah, very sharp.
Not a butter knife.
No.
Right.
No.
No spoon.
No.
Wow,
Well,
look at this.
yeah.
Look at these hands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very careful. Oopsies.
Can I try to
I
do
love-
it?
No adults can do
I want to try
this.
it.
Oh, okay.
I wanna try it.
Okay.
Because I've never done this, and I love
You're
to
good.
cook.
Yeah. Okay.
No, because it's just
Yeah.
a very delicate kind of
Yeah, just
shave,
kind
right?
of aim deep, and then yeah.
Is this bad, Gordon Ramsay?
Uh,
Really? Come on, that's pretty good.
It's not that
That's
bad.
that's pretty good.
It's not that bad.
That's
it's
why.
good for dinner.
Right, that's my first one. That's awesome.
And then we also are going to put on top of these bellinis pickled radishes, which is,
Ooh, yeah.
it's a simple pickling mixture with, crushed garlic, rice vinegar, and all this delicious stuff. So we're just going to put those on. You put the pickling liquid, bring it to boil, put the radishes in, slice them thinly, and then just let it sit for about 30 minutes.
You're going to be a great teacher. You really
Thank
are.
you.
She is a teacher. She's amazing.
You're very easy to learn. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
I need to get deeper in this. Yeah, that's better. Okay.
It's going to look just like
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
Totally.
Totally just like mine.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice
we
work.
want it nice and long.
Nice
Beautiful.
work.
Thank
Nice
you.
work.
Okay, you
right,
want to
now-
check these now?
Flip the pancakes.
So you'll know when it's good and
Oh, yeah, those are ready.
perfect. When it has,
Yeah, those are
just
beautiful.
That little brown.
Look at that perfection. Kelly, you're a
That little
master chef.
look at me. Happy little
Let's give a round of
pancakes.
applause
Yeah.
here.
These are Bob Ross pancakes. Happy little pancakes.
I love the
Yeah.
array of flavors that you're putting on this because it's just there's so many different things going.
It's very nice. So you guys come over here, and
okay.
you guys, I'm gonna let you guys
Okay.
taste yours while I get
Dive
this
in.
ready.
Stop cooking and eat.
Okay.
Yes, stop cooking and eat.
Yes. How do you eat? You want to do this with your fingers? or
You
is
can
this-
really do it anyway. I like
Pop
to do it
and
with
lock?
my
Yeah, we
like
can
a
just
little
pick it up.
taco. You kind of fold it in like make.
I'm gonna make a little
taco.
tortilla,
Yeah,
like a little
make
taco.
I'm making a taco. There
yeah,
we
so
go.
perfect. So
Oh my gosh,
Did
that's
you see
awesome.
your little dollops?
Oh yes, yeah, I saw
Dollop.
those. Yeah, tiny little dollop.
yeah, so I'm gonna show you how I made one of my own on
really
this.
good.
So what we're gonna do is take
I
a little
love
cream,
this.
That's awesome.
and we're going to lightly squeeze and kind of make a little ring to stick the salmon on.
Right.
And then we're gonna take our salmon, and we're gonna kind of angle it and roll it like that
Okay.
to make a little
Awesome.
rose. Well, something like a rose.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? And then we're just gonna kind of put it up on here, like this, like a little rose.
Yep.
And we're gonna make another one.
Oh wow, you're intense.
Yeah.
This is, I
Right.
mean, because you got the cream cheese, you got the lox, and then
This
you
is,
have.
I would
it's
eat
like
this for breakfast.
It is. It's
I've
a
never
bagel
been
lox
like
a
a big
And then we're
breakfast
gonna take
person.
a little
I love
pickled,
this.
or I'll use a tweezer. We're gonna take a little pickled radish.
Right.
Yep. And then we're gonna kind of fold it and put it right here.
Cool.
And
Like
then
two little eyes and
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah. It's a face.
yeah, and then we're gonna take some microgreens.
Microgreens make everything better.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna sprinkle that on there.
Right. And what's
know?
this right here?
This is horseradish.
Or
Ooh, horseradish.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
love horseradish.
Yeah,
it's like my
awesome.
favorite thing. So since horseradish is very strong, we're only gonna sprinkle a
Just
little bit on that. And then to finish it off, we're also gonna put some lemon.
Nice.
All right.
This is a fantastic combination of flavors. Seriously, Benny, it's all really good.
You can
Thank
tell
you.
that you're so passionate about what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you, I am
love
very
that.
passionate. And then, just because it's pretty,
Another schmear.
little
Dollop.
dollops.
Oh, $3.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your online cooking classes?
Yes, so there are 6 episodes. I make a different recipe on each one. It's called Benny's Incredible Appetizers. It's on Blueprint, and I think it's called Cooking with MasterChef. And, you know, I just give step-to-step guide and, you know, make it really easy for young kids and adults to follow.
Right. Clearly.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
So I had such a fun time.
You can catch the 7th season of MasterChef Jr. Tuesday nights at 8 Eastern on Fox.
Coming up, a man who crafted his way to the top. It's the very first winner of NBC's DIY competition series, Making It.
Don't go away. This is awesome. Our next guest walked away the big winner on Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman's hit NBC competition series, Making It, showcasing his incredible craftsmanship, artistry, and creativity.
Getting the top spot for his high-end DIY work not only earned him bragging rights, but also a cool $100,000.
Nice.
Please welcome KHIEM NGUYEN.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So for those of you who don't know, because it's a fairly new show, how does the competition work?
So it's a short series. It's 6 episodes long, and each episode there are, you know, a variety of projects that everyone has to work on, and
Yeah.
so.
From scratch, like you have to come up with the concepts yourself?
Yes, from scratch, and all the artists are, you know, do all sorts of different mediums, and so everyone's projects are completely different from each other's, and it was really fun.
So one person has wood, one person has glass, one person has, you know, something else, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
How did
Yeah.
you know that you were, you know, when did you fall in love with woodworking?
It was during my time at Mass College of Art in Boston, and originally I was going to go for photography, but
Really?
so I mean I did follow through with photography, but incorporated a lot of woodworking with it too.
Yeah.
And eventually I kind of was drawn a little bit more to the woodworking side.
What was your winning project?
The winning one was a wedding arch and backdrop, and we got to do it for, you know, a real couple, and they had a real wedding on the show.
What an honor.
And yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
And you were on the first season of the show, so you had no idea what to expect. Were you just completely terrified and just totally in the dark?
Yeah, it was pretty intimidating, but you know, I heard it was Nick and Amy that were hosting, and I've been huge fans of theirs. And
What was it like working with them?
it was great. They were so nice and easy to talk to, hilarious people, and you know, it was a lot of fun.
I bet.
Now that you won, what's next?
My wife and I, we have a small business in Austin, and we just signed a contract for a new studio / showroom.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Congratulations. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have to take a little break. Up next, KHIEM's showing us the easy way to make a couch arm table.
Great beginner's woodworking project. Don't go away.
It's so therapeutic. We're back with reigning champion master maker of NBC's hit series, Making It, KHIEM NGUYEN, who's a multi-talented artist and has a real passion for woodworking.
So what are we making today? You have your work cut out for us because we are not handy people.
Today we're making a couch armrest table.
Yeah.
And it's really easy. It's 3 pieces of wood. And this particular wood is called poplar. And you know, you can easily find it at Home Depot. And
Right.
It's a hardwood with, you know, a really nice looking grain that's pretty expensive. So
Cool.
it's good. So we've pre-drilled some of these just to kind of get it going.
Yes.
To assemble, it'll be easy to assemble if you know, just stand up the 2 smaller pieces just to kind of have a stable surface. And what I would do is line up this inside piece first.
Right.
And you know, you pre-drill, which mine are pre-drilled actually. So
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. All right.
what you'll want to do is have these holes countersunk with a like a.
Can you just laugh at his jokes so maybe he'll stop on
Sorry, I'm so. It's pretty good.
It's really great, Ben.
So we've counterbored these with a 3/8" Forstner bit. So then you pre-drill, and then after you get it all lined
Little
up.
holes
I'm
down
in
in there.
drilling position. I'm ready to do
Yes,
this.
you'll be using these screws.
And bam, you shouldn't have to do that. You should just. No, you're gonna strip it.
Don't strip the screw. Look how good we are. It's like Bob
Look
Vila.
at us.
Once we drilled those in, what's next?
Yes, you will be melting in these little dowels.
How far do we go?
As far as it allows you to go.
And then here's your other one. Oh, so we do all of them, okay.
And what does this do?
What you'll do is trim them off with this flush cut saw.
Ooh.
And it's designed to, you know, ride along the
Right,
surface.
yep.
So you don't really cut the surface, but you're able to trim something flush.
How's it work?
So,
Is it
I mean,
motorized
just like,
or you gotta do it by hand?
it's motorized by your hand. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like any other saw. You want to hold it flush against the top and then
Don't
just...
step back to me.
Here, you
Yeah, I
stand
know.
right there.
I'm good, I'm good. I'm very handy.
Sometimes it helps if you go around a bit.
They didn't give us a saw.
Nope.
Wonder why.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to give it a shot.
Sure.
Go for it, Kel.
Okay.
She's sawing in sequins, everybody. This is the first time
Yes.
that's ever happened. Jesus, Kelly. Keep it on the board. Nice, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Oh, I
you
got it.
You got it. Nice.
Well, there we go. Oh,
Beautiful job.
then we can get a little sandpaper
Beautiful job.
and sand it down.
Yeah, you can sand it so it's nice and smooth
Yeah.
and, you know, nice and perfect and
Beautiful.
ready for the finish.
Awesome, man.
I like to use a lot of oil finishes.
Uh-huh.
So over here we have some
Over here we have the
examples.
finished product.
Yep.
Okay. I
And,
love this. This is so great.
Yeah.
So great. Yes. I love that color too. Yes.
Yeah. So if you sand it dark, you know, you can kind of hide some of the dowels.
Uh-huh. But I think
otherwise-
all those little things add character.
Yeah, it's a little nice
Yeah.
detail.
That's great.
And with the clear coat, you can see the contrast more, which is
Uh-huh.
also nice.
Which is beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you, baby. For more information on where you can find Kiem's work, go to picklerben.com.
Next, the Pillsbury Bake Off champ. Don't go away.
Great. This is really cool. Not long ago, we featured the 4 finalists hoping to win the 49th Pillsbury Bake Off.
They were competing for a $50,000 grand prize, a kitchen makeover, and having their recipe published in Food Network magazine.
Well, the secret is out, and we've got the big winner on Skype. Her creation, the Dublin cheese board stuffed appetizer bread. Take a look at her winning moment.
Okay, the winner of the 49th Pillsbury Bake Off contest is Melissa Jolly.
Please welcome Melissa Johns from Michigan. Hi, Melissa. Melissa.
Congratulations!
We couldn't focus on anything just now except for the fact there was a 7-foot Pillsbury Doughboy in that shot just now. That was amazing.
There was.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
How does it feel to be the big winner?
Oh, you know, it's absolutely amazing. You're in shock. You just can't even
Right.
imagine. It's such a wonderful experience.
You had a specific memory to go along with your recipe.
I did. You know, my husband and I married young, and right out of high school, we never had a honeymoon. We never had a vacation because we had kids early. So when we decided to do our 25th part trip, we were going to do it big, and we decided to go to Ireland. So it was a great experience, and, you know, had this wonderful cheese board there, which inspired it all.
So wonderful.
And
Absolutely.
we noticed, because we had the honor of tasting all the different recipes, and we noticed that yours was definitely different from the others. What do you think stood out so much personally from the other recipes?
You know, I think that all of the recipes were great. It's such an amazing and humbling experience when you do this and you meet these women, and they're all so deserving. So it's really hard to be able to say what is better about yours.
Right.
But what I think helped mine and what maybe sent it over the edge is, you know, I did an effort, a concerted effort to put all the flavors in one bite.
And it's beautiful.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Yeah.
How did your family and friends react?
Oh my goodness. You know, since all of this started, everybody has been so supportive.
Oh, yeah.
And before we left for our New York City trip, we decided we were going to do a reveal party. So whether I win or lose, we're going to do a party. And so we had it planned. Anyway, so of course that was, you know, this when the show was aired, and sitting in that room and hearing, not just, you know, it was the first time I saw the video, right? But having your friends there and your family there, there were people crying, there were people screaming, there were people jumping up. I mean, it was just it was worth it all just to watch the people that have been so supportive.
What advice would you give someone who wants to enter?
I would say just do it. You know, I feel like people sit around and think about it, but I would say don't wait, just do it. Think about something that's important to you. When you have, in my mind, when you have that story, that memory that helps you create the recipe, that's what it's all about. Just don't be complacent, just try it. Yep.
Definitely.
I make a mean crescent roll.
You're a good cook.
Well, there you go. Now you just got to find something to put inside there.
Good point. Excellent point.
Thank you. And congratulations, Melissa. Thank you very much.
Thanks for hanging out again.
Thank you for your time, guys.
We'll be right back. That is it for this hour.
I think just getting to meet all of the big winners makes us big winners, yeah?
Keep telling yourself that.
I know, right?
For more information on anything you saw, hit up picklerandben.com.
From our home to yours, have a winning day!
Yay!
Woo! Go winners!
Guests of Pickler and Ben stay at the beautiful and iconic Gaylord Opryland Resort right here in Nashville.